Salute to you all. Hope you're good out there. See the fucking chat you got in the room. Mo Boxing, salute to you, Mo. Salute was on the move, but tapping in arse. Much appreciated. Bap. Bap Homit. Bahomit, whatever. Salute to you. He put what Scud lost. Salute to you. Hope you're good. Stormy, salute to you, bro. Big Rick, salute to you. Hope you're good out there. And Ann Soul, salute to you, my good friend. He's put Happy Friday, King Laws. Oh, salute to you, my good man. Thanks for coming through. Hope you all good out there and happy Friday to you all. Right, Lucan, salute, my good man. Always here. Give this dude a wrench. He must be new. Salute to you. I'll just give you a wrench anyway. Tava, salute, what's good? Thanks for coming through. It's been a couple of weeks since I've been on the airwaves. A lot's happened actually in the last couple of weeks that I've not been on here, but I've got a few things I want to talk about. Plus, absolutely devastated that Dan Aziz fight is not happening tomorrow, but never mind. So yeah, let's get into it. So I did a video yesterday, as some of you will know, talking about the lies over the past 6 or 7 years from these promoters. Not so much the fighters, but mainly the promoters and the fighters, of course, but not all the fighters. But I'm done now with heavyweight boxing. London and the Sticks, salute to you, bro. I'm absolutely done with heavyweight boxing now. I couldn't care less about it anymore. The blue ribbon division, as I've always called it, as a lot of people call it, I can't be arsed with it no more because of the lies, the deceit, the mugging of the fans, getting your hopes up. I know some people might say this is a bit emotional. I suppose it is in a way. Some people might be saying, "Oh, you're a big crybaby" and all that shit. I suppose it is, but I'm sick and tired. That's what's going to be 40 candidate, Los D. It was going to be, yeah. I know what you mean, Stormy. Yeah, it's just. I mean, I don't know about you lot. I did read your comment today, Tarva, and you did actually make a good point, and so did Mo Boxing. Actually, Mo made a good point today. But for me, it's just the lies, the constant lies, the greediness of these fighters. I've just been reading, just before come on now, I've just been reading. I execute exit. Salute to you, bro. But hey, he's back. Salute to you, my good brother. I lost a few subs yesterday through making that video, but do you know what? I'm one of them people, me. I have to fucking say it how it is. And I'm not, I've been on Tyson Fury's fucking neck for a long time. But I knew deep down I was going to make this video ages ago, but I put it off and put it off just on the hope and the pretense that this fight would happen. And then when I heard that yesterday that they're not fighting because they can't make the money, it's just absolute bullshit. Buatsi got lucky. Lucky Laws Dan Aziz was going to beat him up. But yeah, I think so. Absolutely agree with that. Tyrone, salute to you, brother. You know, oh, you got out there, Ty. Yeah, totally agree with that, Ricky. That's why I was devastated. I was looking forward to, with all the shit what's going on in boxing, man. I don't know, man. I've just had enough of it now. I've really had enough. I know this sounds babyish again. I'm just thinking about. That's why I had a week off last week. I've just got no love for I can't be asked to make videos and shit anymore. I just can't be asked with it, man, because it's just lie after lie after lie, getting your hopes up. But it's just the fact that I've got some decent support, some decent subscribers. That's what keeps me going, I suppose. Plus, I live on my own, so half the time I'm bored. Bricktop more like shit. Salute to you, boxing fan. I won a big bet with the Lee Wood a couple of weeks ago. Oh, good man. That was a cracking fight, that was, wasn't it? Absolute brilliant fight that was. But yeah, just quickly getting back to these, 'cause I don't want to harp on about this all night. I've got other things to talk about. But these, it's the constant lies, the constant fucking mugging the fans off, the promoters telling lies and all that shit. It gets on me fucking wick. I knew this fight wasn't going to happen. And I'm sorry, you can see it how you want to say it, but I see it now as a pure duck because I know for a fact that Wilder wanted that fight. I'm not saying he would have won, I'm not saying anything, but if there was one fight and I could tell that somebody wanted, it was Wilder wanted that fight, and I think he wanted to sail off into the sunset. And maybe so for Anthony Joshua. It was a big money fight for both of them. But what pisses me off is they could have made that fight sell out at Wembley. Easy. That fight would sell out at Wembley Arena, no fucking problem. And them two would still get a big bag. How much? I don't know. They wouldn't have got the Saudi money, yes or no. But they would have walked away surely with 20 million apiece. Surely. And that's a fucking big payday for two fighters what haven't got belts anymore, but a fight that all the fans, especially me, I want to see that fight. And they talk about legacy and all this, and it's just gone to show me that it's just pure greed. It's just pure greed. And I've just been reading about Joshua paying £2,000 for staying a room for 4 days in complete darkness, no social media, no nothing, in darkness, and it's supposed to help therapy to clear his mind because he didn't know what was it he said? He didn't know with the mental side of boxing. Well, whatever that fucking room's done, mate, it hasn't made you change your mind about going fighting Wilder, has he? So, do you know what I mean? It's just shit. Let me just read the chat. Phenomenal fight, Wood Warrington. Yes, it was. It was brilliant. Say Mo salute. Eddie apparently lowballed him, and let's lowballed him. He lets Eddie do for sure because he brings in the money. Yes, agreed. It's unfortunate. Oh, he's talking to Tyrone. I just had enough of just one A-side blame regard. Yes, I do agree with you, Mo. This is why I said I read your comment today, mate, and you had a fair point there. You did have a fair point. It's not all on Eddie Hearn, but what I do agree with you, because I've not heard Wilder come out and saying anything about the money side. I've just heard Malik Scott doing a lot of talking, saying we want this fight, and I know Wilder does want it, and deep down I think Anthony Joshua wants it, but it's just I can't be dealing with Eddie fucking Hearn, man. Eddie Hearn telling lies. I made a video way back in February. I said this fight won't happen. It won't happen. I hope to God it does, but it won't happen. And here we are. 7, 8 months later, and it's off. Not that it was ever on in the first place, but it's gonna be the same shit with Usyk. I'll read the chat in a minute. It's gonna be the same shit with this Usyk and Fury. Look how many times we've been round the fucking bend with it. And they say, no, it's signed. It's signed. Where's the contract? Where's the proof of contract? Where's the date? Where's the venue? All we've got is it's Saudi Arabia and it's signed. I think that's a pull off to cover up this Ngannou shit because no one was going to watch that shit. The first decent fight Boxer puts on is absolutely ages flops. 11th hour, and I'm amazed at Shalom's. Yes, I know. I'm going to do a video on him, London and the Sticks, because that gentle Ben is taking the piss. Sky Sports Boxing is atrocious. From being the fucking country's leading fucking boxing channel and sports entertainment, it's absolutely fucking shocking. It's only fucking Premier League what's keeping Sky going, and maybe golf and F1. As much as I blame Wilder before 5 years ago for it not happening, I think Eddie messed this up. Yes, boxing fan, I do. Then the thing is with Eddie Hearn can't keep his fucking trap shut. That's where I get a problem with it, because he's telling you it's on. And then, and as time goes by, if you look at if you look at the layout of the picture over Wilder and AJ and Usyk and Fury, it's exactly the same. It's just bullshit. The fucking fights aren't going to happen. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. I'm not saying I'm going to be right. And please don't. This is what I was trying to say in my video. Me saying this doesn't mean I'm right whatsoever. No, it doesn't. I could be 99.9% wrong. All I'm stressing is how I feel. And that's why I say you don't have to agree with me. And I love people's opinions. This channel was made on opinions because I like listening to people's opinions. Um, yeah, X, yeah. Oh, Tyrone's talking to you. If AJ isn't fighting Wilder, why is Wilder around for the AJ move? Fuck all I'll say to him. I don't know, Mo. He's just fucked up, man. Hard touches, but Wilder's a strange person. Executes, but Eddie Hills, lol. Yeah, Eddie Hills. You see what I mean? He's a lying bastard. Fucking Eddie Hills. I got law with Catterall. And he's talking. Oh, UFC. I don't watch UFC, I don't know. Arteta put no boxing, especially no one cares about Wilder. Yeah, but that's your opinion. That's your opinion. Like I say, everyone's entitled to their opinion. Los D, not to get off track, but at some point, can you let us know what you think about Catterall before you end? Yes, I've got him up there. That's what I mean. I don't want to talk about this too long because I have got other things. I'll go to that next, in fact. Loads of things tomorrow. I was talking. Salute Margie's put what's up, Big Loz. Salute to you, Marg. Hope you good out there, brother. Catterall got blackballed for beating Taylor like Bivol did beating Canelo. Yeah, 100%. No, everyone's talking to each other. What does Wilder go? Where does Wilder go if he can't get AJ? I don't know. That's a good point. I think Wilder's was old enough. That's why I think that fight. Plus, I don't know if Andy Ruiz outpriced himself. I don't know. But I believe that Wilder was like, he's been hanging around for that fight for years. And he wants that fight. It's a big payday. Okay, he didn't get it in Saudi with Skills Challenge. But like I stress, you can't tell me that fight would not. That fight would. They close Wembley Stadium down. That would sell out easy. Easy. I know it would. Fuck me, if you can get fucking 80 odd thousand, 90 odd thousand against fucking Dillian White, and what did they get? 70,000, 60,000 against Derek Chisora? You telling me that Wilder and AJ wouldn't sell out Wembley Stadium? Fucking piece of piss it would. Imagine Wilder needs to do his own thing, to be honest. No one cares about Wilder anymore. We just want to see him fight AJ. Imagine at 15 fight, just going, fucking out, jumped up on me, going correctly, 50 a month. Oh, he's talking to Tyrone. Who can Wilder fight? He low balled Ruiz with this BS split. Well, that's what they're saying. Whether it's true or not, I don't know. I did hear that he was trying to give 70-30, which I thought, if that's true, I thought that was out of order because at the end of the day, you've both got losses and you ain't got no fucking belts. So it should be 50-50. That's just my opinion. Wilder will have to fight number one around the championship boxers in almost 3 years and he's not serious about anything. Well, this is why I'm saying I think he just wants this fight and then sail off because he's getting on now, isn't he? AJ Wilder fight was a massive smokescreen to mask AJ's weak opposition in his rehab fights whilst building up with the zone. I tell you what, London and Sticks, I agree with that. I agree with that comment. It's just a fucking lie. He's just building up fucking shit fights to get one fight with the zone or keeping the zone going. I agree with that comment, man. It's 5 years ago. No one really cares anymore. Fuck it. I think they do, though, Mo. I think they do. And do you know the reason why I think they do? Because fuck all's happening in the heavyweight division. So that's a big fight, I think. That's just like I say, take it with a pinch of salt, Mo. It's just my opinion, mate. Be worth putting Catterall. Oh right, he's talking. I still can do big numbers, but it's dying. It still can do big numbers, but it's dying. Yes, it can. But the longer they leave it, it's probably gone past it now anyway. It's probably the boat sailed out. And to be honest, it sailed out years ago. But when Eddie announced it this year that they would be fighting, look how many fucking. I'm telling you, man, I never seen so many channels make videos that day. Everything was Wilder Fury, Wilder AJ. Wild, it's on, it's on. I'm telling you, man. Just like when he did that video, that Instagram video years ago with his Keith Thurman boyfriend, and said he was in car with him and said it's on. Fuck me, the fucking YouTube lit up. There's fights on. There's fights on. It's just all smoke and mirrors, unfortunately. To be fair, I'm not surprised no one is making Wilder offers. He wants to pay 20 million to a dude who sold 6,000 tickets and 70,000, is that 1,000? I can't see, pay-per-views in his last fight. Ras. Execute, they would have enough to put the money up for the fight. If people care, why are they not making videos about him? Boxing is about what you have done for me lately. Well, I've seen a few channels, Mo, making videos on it. I wouldn't say I've seen a load. Not like when they said the fight was announced. My guy, back is a bully, back to the dude is a beast. Who are you on about? Wilder's career looks decompromising. Is that decompromising? Corpse. I have. Oh, he's still talking. Eddie apparently knew about this and collapsed 3 weeks before it was made public. See, that's what I mean. I wouldn't. Do you know what do you know what, boxing fan? He probably did, mate, because I was thinking about this. I've been thinking about making a video about this for ages. What's going on between these? Why is nothing being signed? Why are you coming out saying that the fight's on? You've agreed terms. It's just a matter of putting the contract together. And then it's coming out the week after saying, yeah, we could fight Zhang. We could fight Zhang and then fight Wilder in February. I was like, fuck off. You can't fucking. There's no way. I mean, if he did, I'd give the guy all credit fighting Zhang and then Wilder back to back. That's never going to happen. That's why I hate Eddie Hearn, because he just tells constant lie after lie after lie. Lie. Same with fucking Bob, not Bob, oh, yeah, Bob Arum. But the same with Bricktop. It's just constant fucking lies. So, I don't know. Good luck. AJ ain't going to fight Zhang. Oh, I know. AJ's shit scared of his own shadow, man. I'm sorry. He is. He's shit scared of his own shadow. Absolutely shit scared of his own shadow. And that's why I did that video, Eddie Hearn talking bollocks. Because you know it and I know there's fucking no way on earth that dude's going to fucking fight. Absolutely not. Fucking bollocks. He won't go anywhere near Zilly Zhang. Nowhere near him. Just like he won't go anywhere near Wilder. And I believe that he would never go near Wilder because he's going to get ironed out. That's what I think. That's my, like I say, you don't have to agree with me. It's my opinion, that's all. Anyway, quickly, good luck. Big Rick's put Wilder versus Joshua is not going to happen because Al Heyman don't want to work with Eddie Hearn. That's a very good point as well. That is a very good point. He made that clear years ago. You're right there, Rick. He won't even fucking answer his calls, will he? AJ will be fighting Manuel Charr for the WBA regular belt next. Charr/Miller is being called off. It's down to Charr to pick up the top 15 opponents with the WA rankings, and the payday is there for AJ. I can see that happening. Excuse me. Absolutely, London. I can see that happening. Scrap the promoters and the bullshitters. Yes, Tyson Fury said he will KO Makhmudov after he finishes with Usyk. He ain't going nowhere near Usyk Anand. He isn't going near him. I think it's a load of bullshit. I think it's a load of bullshit. He ain't going anywhere near fucking. I don't believe it, man. I just think it's all lies. Tyson Fury. Oh, read that. Stormy's put. You lot will see when it's all said and done. What is done to Wilder is equally as serious of what was done to Ali. Different, but every bit as serious. Once it comes to the light, you will be unforgiving. Unforgiving. Yeah, good point, Stormy. I. That's what I mean. I don't fucking know, man. I'm just sick of them. I'm sick of all of them, and that's my honest opinion. I'm sick of all the heavyweights. The era's poor, man. It's piss poor. All you lot who have spoken ill of Wilder, AJ's into a memo of Wilder's lines lays him out. I can't see that. AJ turns to Mimo if Wilder lays him out. I think that's why that's another part of it. I think he's scared of. I'm not saying scared, but he don't want to fight Wilder in case he gets ironed out. If the fight, fuck that, can't be fighting bums. But that's what I think he will do, Stormy. Who's he gonna fight? I was gonna let him slide another warm up and then fight Wilder. Yes, I suppose I was being a hypocrite because I did make a video straight after the Elanius fight saying stay the fuck away from Wilder, and that was because I was thinking to myself, you still haven't learned to let your hands go. And he was getting touched up off Elanius. Fair duty, it was a beautiful knockout. I'm not going to take that away from him. But he was asking Derek James in between the rounds, virtually like, what should I do? And Derek James was saying, just keep pouring the jab out, getting the feeling and close the distance. It will come. I heard that with my own ears. And then bang, he got him. So it just seems to me like he's a lost soul, man. It really does. If AJ fights, I've read that. Leonard Ellaby's been talking shit about Eddie Hearn. He'll be giving job by Eddie soon. He'll be giving job by it. What do you mean by that, Mo? Is that something to do with Showdown shutting down? It's like the concrete factual evidence Tay Jones had on Fury. Our text has put, it's boxing talk, no hard feelings. Yeah, I know, Mo, but some people do get fucking hard feelings with it though. You know, like I say, I lost a couple of subs yesterday. Was that because I touched someone's feelings? Because people don't like what you say? Well, I'm sorry, but there is such thing as freedom of speech, and you should be allowed to say what you fucking want. But good old showdown, lol. The facts LGBT goofy as problem online. Sporting icons ain't grilling in on this BS. Yeah, that's what I mean. You know what? Years ago, I used to follow Sporting Icons, and I'm talking years and years ago, when he only had something like 1,500 subscribers. And I can remember he was always going in on Eddie Hearn. And he kept sending Eddie Hearn emails for trying meet him and interview him. And Eddie Hearn won't give him time of day. And he used to cuss him. And then when his channel got bigger and bigger, he managed to get an interview with Eddie Hearn. After that, he was hanging out the back of him. So it just goes to show that people can change, with money and fame and getting bigger and shit like that. Alex put salute, Loz. Salute to you, Alex. I hope you're good, man. Thanks for coming through that video when Wilder lost to Fury. Your king is here. Lol. I'm sick of the lot of it. Always on the slide. Yes, Mo, and I don't blame you, Mo. Why you packed your channel and because I was seriously I know I keep saying it, but I've just had enough. I don't want to talk about heavyweights no more. Anyway, should we get off the subject now and move on to something else? The YouTubers lick Hearn's arse to ask to get passes to the fights, and if they badmouth him, they spot on execute. I execute, absolutely spot on. That's why I think my channel struggles because I've got a bit of a big gob, and I say things what some people don't like. Sporting Icon licks Eddie's arse only because he gets only now because he gets the messages from him now. But what's the point if you ain't nothing, get nothing from it? Absolutely, brilliant comment, boxing fan. Part of me thinks AJ doesn't actually want to get in with Wilder, despite not forcing the issue. If Hearn / Matchroom and 258 were doing all they could to enforce the AJ protection program, yeah. A moment of silence for all the people who brought the KSI Tommy Fumbles fight. Yeah. I wonder why dodgy messages Sporting Icons gets from Eddie. I wonder what dodgy message. Yeah. I think Fury beats Usyk hands down. My opinion. Exactly, Moggy. That's your opinion, mate. You know that. You know you're my friend, Mog. I have never had no beef with you. I've never had no beef with anyone's opinion. I can't stand Tyson Fury, and I'll tell you truthfully, I can't stand. And not that I hate him. I don't mean like that. I don't mean that I hate him. I don't hate anybody. Hate is a fucking strong word. I just, I just don't like the guy's character because I just don't like him because he's taking the piss out of the fans. He's taking the piss out of the sport, and that's why I don't like the guy. And to be honest, I'm not being horrible, but I think he's overrated. That's just my opinion. But it doesn't mean I hate him as in like I don't hate anybody. I just don't like the dude, that's all. I just don't like his character. Yes, the man can fight, but the man's character out of the ring, I think he's an absolute fucking arsewipe. Still think Fury beats Usyk hands down, my opinion. Yeah, Tommy Bum fumbles. Right, let's move on. Let me read the chat quick. I've only got a couple of things. We'll get on to that. Tommy Bum fumbles lost the fight. Even John said it, and he's gone to KSI. KSI do other things while boxing. Tommy did it full time. Fucking great point. Talk about my favourite fighters. Say what you want about them. I'm too old to be in my feelings. Salute, Mo. Absolutely agree with you, brother. I think AJ's resume is good. Yeah, I do. I think it's better than fucking Fury's. I really do. I had a conversation with one of my workmates today. He disagreed with me. He thinks Fury's resume is better, and I said no, it's not. I said AJ's is better, but that's just there was nothing, no bad ill feelings after. Can't stand Fury or Wilder or Joshua. They're all clowns. You fucking hell, you're on the same wavelength as me. All the fucking heavyweights, man. The bellends, just greedy bastards, man. I'm being disliked. I'm beginning to dislike him, but he beats Usyk hands down. Yeah, like I say, Mog, that's your opinion, bro. There's nothing wrong with that. When there's still doubts that he's getting, I'm in the ring with Usyk. Tells you everything you need to know about the lad. Remember, more kids than the fights. You know, Alex, fucking spot on, mate. That fight's not happening, bro. That fight is not fucking happening. I used to be a huge Fury fan before he became mainstream. I can't stand him post Wilder 3 fight. I think he's lost a lot of fans. Why did he say Why did he say Fury's resume is better? He is a fanboy. He is a bit of a fanboy because what he was saying to me, yeah, but he beat Klitschko, and then Tommy, my mate, was saying, And then he went over to America and beat Wilder 3 times. I was like, hang on a minute. All you Fury fans said Wilder was a bum. He was a bum. He had no boxing abilities, no skills. All he had was a right hand. And then as soon as he beat Wilder in that last fight, all of a sudden Wilder's the second best heavyweight on the planet. Yet before you were all saying he was a bum. So the boxing fans, they're like fucking fleas, aren't they, man? They're like ticks on a fucking dog, man. They jump from fucking dog to cat, cat to fucking dog, whatever. You know what I mean? They do. A lot of fans do. A lot of Tyson Fury fans are old Anthony Joshua fans. I'll tell you that for nothing. And then as soon as Anthony Joshua made that statement about the Black Lives things, they all jumped ship. And a lot of them jumped ship when he beat Wilder. When he drew with Wilder, sorry, the first fight. Did you see John? He'll be okay with Jake Paul's dad until the cameras was there. Then he played up like it was. Oh yeah, he's a fucking tool, man. Absolute tool. Stormy's put 100%. Salute Stormy. You can always tell a Fury like because his lips move. Yeah, that's Wizard. Wizard normally says that. Yeah, AJ has the best resume in a weak heavyweight division, and he faces most era's top contenders. In 15 years, Fury fought Vlad 8 years ago, Wilder 3 times, a washed-up Dillian White and a washed-up Chisora. That's what I was saying to him. How can you put Dillian White, who was shot to pieces off Alexander Povetkin, and fucking Derek, I stink the place out, Chisora? Come on, man. Fucking slough off the Goonies. Fuck me, the guy can't fucking string 2 words together, let alone fight. They should have jumped ship on AJ's dumb politics. Yeah, they did. At least two Fury Wilder fights were extension. Yeah, the I'll tell you straight now, the Fury Wilder fight, the third one, that's one of the best fucking heavyweight fights I've seen in years. That was a proper dog eat dog fight. That was a great fight. That absolutely great fight. I don't care what anyone says. That had me bouncing at 5 o'clock in the morning. That fight because they both nearly fucking elbow. Yeah, because it was a dog eat dog war. Tyson Fury was fucking seconds from getting knocked out in that 4th round. The bell saved him, and then he come back and he beat Wilder, and Wilder showed fucking grit and determination to stay in there. You see, I know this sounds horrible, but I don't think Anthony Joshua's got the heart. He hasn't got the. It's not that the guy can't fight. I just think he lacks confidence, and I don't think he's got the heart, like to fucking bite down on his gum shield and fucking try and grit it out. You know, like them two did in that fight. That was a proper dog eat dog war fight. That was. Alex, you put, yo, what's happening, geezers? Salute to you, Alex. Hope you're good. Thanks for coming through. Sloth. Yeah. Fury took the White fight only after he got sent to hell by absolutely brilliant. Yes, I have an early interest in the heavyweight Joe Joyce, who set the bar. Adelaide, very bad 12 months of heavyweight boxing. Yeah, heavyweight boxing's been shocking. In my opinion, they're all frauds, these heavyweights. I tell you what, Mo, I'm not far fucking behind you, man. Saying from speaking at shops to investing in black owner businesses, don't look at my promoter. KJ roided up, Robo. Fucking brilliant. Robocop bodybuilder. Fucking pisser. Every fight these days seems to be worried to lose a zero and grow a pair of balls and fight. You know, you always make sense, Alex. Absolutely, man. Boxing fan, right? You don't work over here. It don't work over here, AJ. Yeah, it doesn't. Joshua a bit down on his gum shield against Klitschko. Yes, he did. But he's gone. That's gone. That was fucking 2016, wasn't it? 2017. He did. He did. But it's gone. I'm afraid that's gone from Anthony Joshua. He did. He did. Dogs War. You're right. He did. That was the old AJ. But since Ruiz fucking wiped him, he's just fucking got no balls anymore. I'm not saying he hasn't got balls. I mean, he hasn't got that next level. Take it to the next level. You know, that's what I think. Like I say, it don't mean right. Heavyweights have been afterthought. Nothing is happening. Yes, Alex, absolutely. How my god brother out there in the DMV. Salute Lost D and chat, you dig. Yeah, salute to you, Dre. I hope you good, brother. AJ said he doesn't want to be in wars like that again. See? Well, there you fucking go. That's answered the question. Yeah, Ruiz took it away from him. Ain't no coming back. Yeah, absolutely. It's such a shame that Adelaide versus Wardley is on the Fury and Ngannou undercard. I would have brought that pay per view. Yes, I would have. I would have, Ilukan, but I ain't giving Tyson Fury the steam off my piss. I'm sorry. I would have done the same thing. I said that before. Ruiz took Fury their souls. Yes, he did. He's a businessman now. Yes, that's all he is. That's all he is, dogs. AJ has made too much money. I can't see the last bit, but the money has made the worst he has become. Spot on, Lucan. Fucking spot on, bro. Spot on. Absolutely. I'm not buying the Fury pay per view. No chance, lol. Yeah. Fury just wants to be the top of Forbes list and being the cringe celebrate, making the fool of himself, taking the piss, easy fights rather than legacy. Yes, yes. Fury ain't taking £5 from me. Yes, you see, well, look, this is. You tell that to his fanboys. Anyway, let's move on because I've got a few things I want to talk about. Where is he? Oh, Tommy Fumbles. Here he is. The man who couldn't knock skin off fucking rice pudding. Did any of you watch it? I'll admit, I watched the first round with my son, and then I said to our Harvey, turn that fucking shite off. And he put the Xbox back on. Did anyone watch it? What the fuck was KSI doing? He looked like he was trying to take off or try and land. What was all that fucking aerobics things with his hands? Tommy Fumbles couldn't deal with him. But a fair play to him, though. One thing I will say, whoever, and I think John Fury's a big part of this, and I have to take my hat off to John Fury. It's not how very often I ever take my hat off to John Fury, but one thing I can say to him, they know how fucking sell bullshit. You know, everyone knows it's bull. Well, I'm not saying everyone does, but all boxing fans know it's bullshit. But how they sold it to the public, they filled out the arena. You know, they had Michael Buffer there, and it was pretty cool for that. But I'm sorry, in my heart, there's no place for that comedy shit with me. But like I say, I watched the first round and I was like, this was terrible, man. But I see Tommy Fumbles has been getting slated this week. Let's read the chat. But I like boxing. Hey up, Madison. Salute to you, bro. I didn't see you creep in there. He's put Eddie Hearn as the problem. Yes. Jared Anderson is the only open for America in heavyweights. That's crazy. I know, coming from a country what's fucking dominated heavyweight boxing for years. MMA is the best sport. Can't wait for UFC 294. Yes, I know you like. I know you like your MMA, mate. AJ couldn't even do all the call outs properly these days, let alone bite down on his gum shield. He blatantly ducked the Wilder call out and told a corny analogy about a broke. Yes, yes, that was fucking corny. That was corny. That was hilarious when he did that. Has anyone got a doctor or whatever it was? I've been carrying this division for too long on my back. I've got a bad back. It's like, What, fighting fucking Robert Alanius and fucking. I actually like fucking what's his name? The lad he fought before. I actually like him. I'd never Jermaine Franklin. I'd never seen him fight, and I tell you what, man, he fucking he beat Dillian White. He was robbed of that fight, and I tell you what, he gave Anthony Joshua Jermaine Franklin. That's it, yeah. He's a fucking problem, man. For a guy who only boxes part time, or he did do, you got him in good shape because he's quite fit for a podgy lad. I tell you what, man, he really surprised me, and I thought he put up a good fucking display against both of them. He was definitely robbed of that Dillian White fight. I don't give a fuck what anyone says, but like I say, that's just my opinion. He did all right, he did, man. I was very proud of him for a guy who didn't have much of a boxing background. I watched the overhand right with Timmy, was buzzed. Yeah, it was fucking awful. He kept throwing it and kept missing it, didn't he? Tommy, 2 fights with FIFA players and still got no KO. Lol, yeah. The only place I've seen more hugging and clinching was in a porno. Oh, Alex, fucking brilliant. Tommy Fury is garbage. Look at him. You'd think he'd explode, yes. The star jumps, lol. Yes, that's it. Yeah, Misfit Boxing is taking over now, bro. I tell you what, that show, I've got to give him credit where credit's due, man. I haven't seen I mean, you do see boxing crowds like that, but that place was fucking heaving. That Manchester News Arena? It was heaving. That done better numbers than a lot of the fucking fights over here. So I have to take my hat off to him, and that's why I say I can see where John Fury comes with all this shit because he's helping sell the fight, and he knows John Fury. As much as I don't like the guy, the man he knows how to sell stuff to people. He's very good at that. He's very good at putting all this shit in front of you, and you know kids lapping up KSY won that his wacky fight style. Yeah, Tommy Fury by far the worst boxer ever. Next free fight, Tommy loses. Well, I think so. I don't think he'll come into boxing. I think he's on about he doesn't want to fight these misfits anymore. Bollocks. They're already talking about a rematch with Jake Paul. To be fair, I'm not disappointed in the KS versus Tommy Fumbles fight, as I've never had any high expectations of them. No, well, I've always said the same thing. Tommy Fumbles has made he's shown you what he's made of. I don't mean it like that. He showed you that he wanted to go that road. So I've always said to Tommy Fumbles, I can't knock the lad. If that's what you want to do and you want to go and make as much money as you can, but you don't want to box, then fair play, go and do it. It was the problem I had was with his brother holding that belt hostage and mugging off the fans. That's where my problem was. Tommy better not go professional. No, he'll get iced. But Tommy said he was going to destroy Misfits, not Junder. Yeah. Yeah, he said he was going to stomp it out, didn't he? I can't say this guy's name. Bahamut. Bahamut. But it's just jumped on me. Tommy isn't a proper gypsy, otherwise he would have flattened Paul and KSI in the same night. Yeah, they're not. AJ never denied what he said to Eddie Chambers, and I reckon his flashbacks have said when Ruiz laid him out. Good point. Yeah, Jermaine Franklin, that White might have stuck needles up his batty when he fought Franklin. Yes, could have. Where is the cam man? I'm going to do a video. Yeah, he's got a video coming because he's been hiding out in Portugal, hasn't he? Never been seen since he popped dirty, but he said he was going to prove his innocence. All he's done is jumped on a plane to Portugal and fucked off. No one's seen him. If Timmy carries on, he will end up sparked out just like his dad. Yes, Yeah, when Henry Akin won the Lady Mount. Tommy A. Fury, who's been boxing since he came up out of the womb, supposed to kill Misfit boxing, and now he's the king of Misfits after scraping two decision fights against KSI and Jake Paul. He's garbage, dog shit clown. AO Arena, that was it. Yeah, the AO Arena. Is the AO Arena then? Is that the old Manchester Evening News Arena? Or is it a new arena? Imagine if people in the world that would rather watch KSI and Jake Paul and the best boxers in the world. It's crazy. Yes, I know. I think I think it did 1.3 or 1.4. Wow. Fucking, I can believe that as well. Why is that shit even? Weekend with Timmy Unbeatable. KO, a FIFA slash YouTuber, lol. Yeah. He's crazy, that is. Timmy ain't the king of misfits. He brings nothing if he wants to stay and make pay per view even himself and see how he does it. John sells it because he's a gypsy. Gypsies can sell anything. Yeah. Good point. Alex put Mr. Fumbles is basically a celebrity boxer, though. He claims he's not. Yes or no? He's pronounced, but for Baphomet. I can't fucking read that, Stormy. What's that? Baphomet. Baphomet. Los D. Is that? I don't know what that means, Stormy. I'm thick as fuck, man. What levels is Tommy Fumbles at in wins an aerial title, which he'd like an undisputed belt? What level is Tommy Fumbles at? He'd get fucking iced. He wouldn't even win. He's like heavyweight, isn't he? He wouldn't even win. He wouldn't even win an area title. John Fury whipped his ass. It was horrible. MEN is the AO. Right, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah. Some people believe KSI won the fight. I don't know. I didn't watch it all. Tommy was a product of John cheating on Tyson's mum in the late 90s. Wow. Is that fact, that, or what? I know John Fury's got about 6 kids, hasn't he? Tommy, oh, right. Luke, and I can see that even the Fury suggests KSI could have won. John Fury is a great fighting man in his own mind, no one else's. Yeah, the fucking, what is it, 101 knockouts? Bo helped me out. John Fury, wow, what's going on? The chat's jumping like that. Fake Gypsy Timmy, get results over KSI is appealing, yeah. What's an hand put? Oh, he's put some link to something, I don't know what it is. Fake Gypsy Timmy, unable to KO floppy hair Disney goof, and FIFA YouTuber couldn't knock the skin off rice pudding. Yeah, he couldn't. Word is Tyson's moving to Buglerton All School. Yeah, I know, I've heard. That's Peter. That's Peter, that is. He's supposed to have brought it, Mog. He's supposed to have brought it. He's got a fucking... His training camp's near the Plough Inn, you know. Did you know that, Moggy? Peter Fiore's training camp. It's on a farm just off the side. If you go towards the Plough Inn and Eton, look on your right side, you'll see like a warehouse. It's there. But yes, I've heard that he's buying Buglerton Hall. I'm just talking to me, mate. Dogs of War. Peter Fiore's buying some property not far from where he lives. Check out the link I sent above. AJ said he would fight Wilder for 50 million. I will do. John Fury is a sperm whale. What more legit than Tommy Fumbles being a legit pro boxer or John Fury's record? I know. On the hard road. 100 and 0 with 100 KOs. I've seen that. I saw that as well. I've seen that. I tracked it down on YouTube, that interview, and you ought to see the guy's face when he says it. He's like, what, really? Fucking hell. Yes, he's always shite. Surely there, yeah. I want to see John Fury bitch slap, and let's see if he's really got about that life. He's full of shit, John Fury. John Fury is a fraud. Now he's there. No footage of the gypsy fights involved. Absolutely. John Fury only bullies people half his size. Anything with Dean put it on him. Yeah. Oh, Baby Ting. When Baby Ting put it on him, Dean White. Right, come on then, let's change the story. Let's talk about old fucking Oliver fucking Fury. Let's talk about John Twist, because I'd seen an interview with this dude the other day and it had me fucking crying. A few weeks ago, I did a video where I said he's been begging for a fight with Mike Tyson. Now, this dude, right, apparently, if I've seen videos of him on YouTube, he says he lives a simple life. He's got an old fucking Merc, what he's had for like 20 years. He lives a simple life. He doesn't need money. As long as he can get his essentials and do his daily chores, he's happy. Then I watched an interview with him where he's begging for a fight with Mike Tyson. And he was interviewed off an Australian dude, and he says, I won't talk about it again. He says, he knows I won't fight him. If you don't want to fight me, I don't need a training camp. I'm just there. Tell me and I'll turn up. And he says, what, you really want to fight him? He says, yeah. He says, I've been fighting all my life. He says, but I'm not going beg for a fight with this guy. He knows I won't fight him. If he doesn't do anything about it again, I won't be talking about it. Fucking hell. Then he goes and does another interview a week later and says the same thing. If you go to Mail on Boxing on YouTube, you know the Daily Mail, they've just started a YouTube boxing channel. It's called Mail on Boxing. The interview's on there, and he gets proper arsey with the fucking dude. The guy says to him, well, how much do you think you'd make fighting Mike Tyson? He went, that's my business, not yours. And he says, well, how much do you reckon? He went, I've just told you. That's my business, not yours. And I was thinking, hang on a minute. You were saying just a minute ago that you just live on a simple life. You don't need money. So why are you begging for a fight with Mike Tyson in Saudi? Why? I mean, I ain't got nothing against you going do it and watching Mike Tyson fucking flat pack you like a fucking IKEA kitchen. I ain't got no problem with that. But John, stop lying, man. Stop lying and saying that. Stop lying and saying that you don't need money. I think John's just, for me, John Fury just wishes he was Tyson. Because Tyson's achieved what he never did. And I just think he rebels a little bit against it. He just wants to be Tyson, doesn't he? Whenever I see, right, I've lost the chat. Oh, what the fuck is that picture? He is begging. Yeah. Have you not seen it? Have you not seen the old Oliver Twist? Yeah, it's just Oliver Twist has just put John Fury's head on with his bowl. Because he keeps begging Mike Tyson for a fight, don't he? And telling lies, saying that he doesn't need the money. And he could, I don't know. He's just fucking, he's a funny dude, John Fury. He's a weirdo. But as much as, do you know what? I know this sounds a bit funny, but I was listening to him on that interview talking about some of the heavyweights dodging Wilder and that and stuff like that. And not just that, about some of the, you'd have to go and watch it. And I actually found myself agreeing with some of the stuff what he was saying. But then he comes out with that Mike Tyson shit and saying that he doesn't need a training camp. I'm on the road, on the hard road, is he? What's he call it? On the cobbles. Well, I can't do his voice impression, but he's funny. John Fury made a bet with KSI, and now he wants. Yes, I know he did. I saw it on YouTube. He said, turn up with that. You owe me 200 grand. Don't be like that other kid, that Jake Paul who never paid up. Well, and then I was reading the comments. The comments were brilliant, and they were saying, well, ain't that kettle calling pot black? What happened to your son with his bets? He's 8 million to homeless after the first Wilder fight. What about the 1 million where you bet Piers Morgan on live television and said that you were going to retire? And you bet him on fucking live television, and then you didn't. You still owe Piers Morgan £1 million. He's fucking mad. Tyson Fury is a battle of the crazy man, lol. Yeah, John Fury. Oh, I've read that. John Fury bottled it against Mickey Theo. Absolutely, he did. Mike Tyson would kill him. Yes, he would. John Fury lives a basic life, but the Netflix series, you can see him. He has an house. I know. It's fucking bullshit. It's absolute bullshit. Because have you ever seen that interview with him where he buys that old, like, Russian fucking, I don't know what it is, like an old Russian caravan? And he makes out that he lives in it. Fuck me, you couldn't swing a fucking cat in it. This is what I mean. This is why these. This is what I don't like about John Fury and Tyson. It's the lies. The lies. You telling me, right? Your son is a multi-millionaire, right? He's the heavyweight champion of the world. You telling me that your son is very comfortable with you living in a little shitty fucking rusty box caravan and driving a 20-year-old Merc? Both of your sons? Bollocks. Bollocks. Like fucking my man's just said, he lives in an house. Yes, he does. Just, John, stop lying, man. Stop fucking lying. And then he goes to say on that interview, if you go to Male Unboxing on YouTube, it's there. He goes on to say about Usyk, saying Usyk's resume is shit, he never beat anyone. He doesn't deserve to fight Tyson. And I was thinking, hang on a minute, did I not make a video about you where you were saying that Daniel Dubois was going to knock him out? And don't underestimate Daniel Dubois, he'll flatten him and all that. And then next thing you're saying that he's got no resume. He hasn't beaten anyone. Strange that. And then I watched an interview where you were asked, what do you think about when he beat Daniel Dubois? And he didn't want comment on it. No comment. That's what he kept saying. No comment. Mike Tyson versus Fury should have been a co-main event on the Tyson Fury card. Yeah, it should have. And watch Mike iron him out. I never signed the contract. They knew Tommy could mess it up. Notice how John Fury only kicks off when I know, yeah, to hold him back when Dillian mugged him off about thinking he was Steve Bunce. He didn't do that shit. He ducked a Mickey Theo charity fight. Yeah, the clown. Yeah, he wants 250 grand when he's begging with his begging ball. Yeah, they never signed. Oh, he's full of shit, man. He's just a liar. Furies are grafters, though and though, through and through. Lol. Yeah, they are. I'm not, mate. I'm not disputing that. That's a fucking good point. Actually, I execute. Yes, they are. The grafters at fucking talking shit, but at the same time, they know how to make money. So yes, that's a good point actually. And that's why I say John Fury knows how to sell shit. Anyway, I won't get off John Fury in a minute. John put that begging bowl down, carts back into the garage, and the Gypsy Life video on BT. On BT. Usyk has a better cruiserweight resume. Usyk has a better cruiserweight resume than Holyfield. I don't know. I'll have to check that out. To be honest, mate, I can't really remember Evander Holyfield. I can remember him at cruiserweight. Yes, I can, because I can remember there's all been talk of him because he was knocking everyone out and he was going to be moving up. So yes, I can. But I'd like to go back and look at his resume actually. Anyway, let's just quickly talk about this. Dan Aziz versus Joshua Buatsi. Absolutely fucking devastated that this is not happening tomorrow. This is the best fight that Gentle Ben has put on in fucking since since Savannah Marshall and Carissa Shields. This is the best fight that he's put on. Sky Sports Boxing is absolute arse. And I'm devastated that fight's not happening tomorrow. I think there was an upset on the cards there tomorrow, if I'm honest. I think I don't know, man. I've not seen a lot of Dan Aziz fights, and if I'm honest, I've only seen two. But I watched quite a few of his clips this week, and I can see that little bit of Marvin Hagler in him. I know Marvin Hagler's his favourite fighter, and I know he dresses like Hagler with the claret shorts and the tall white socks up to his knees. But he has got a little tiny bit of like Hagler, a little bit with the amount of combinations up and down what he throws, and he doesn't mind taking a shot as well, like how Hagler did. And I love his eye guard. I do like his eye guard. And I don't know if it's any of you, but it's me. When Joshua Buatsi's pushed back on the back foot on the inside, if he's pushed back on the ropes and the fighter's on the inside, he seems to struggle. I've just noticed with that Bolotnic, the Richards fight, and that Powell stepping fight. I better read the chat. Who said, read that? The Gypsy will always make money. Yes, of course he will. I'm surprised John Fury isn't on a blood pressure tablets with all them out shouting. He needs to calm down. He might do his. Yes, good point, Alex. He might have an heart attack one day. He's only actually watched at home with the Fury's documentary. Ben Shalom is ruining it. Yes, he is. The Netflix series was Fury's being a crybaby. Wow, I agree. Evening, guys. Oh, salute to you, Matty. Salute to you, bro. Thanks for coming through. But yeah, absolutely, David. What do any of you think that Dan Aziz would win, or do you think that Joshua Buatsi would have won? To be fair, if I'm honest, I'd have to say it was probably a 50-50 fight, but I don't know, man. Something about that Dan Aziz. I don't know. Man's done it old school way as well. The old way. Area title, British title, Commonwealth, European. That old blueprint's gone now, them days. Them days are gone. Fighters just want to now just jump to fucking trinket belts, don't they? Like WB Silver or WBA fucking Intercontinental. I had Buatsi winning by unanimous decision. Salute to you, Matty. Thanks for coming through, brother. Boxing fans, but Fury multiplies his wife's manipulates. Sorry, his wife, excusing his behaviour by all the luxury he can afford. I've not seen it. I can't. I couldn't watch anything like that. Buatsi for me, Dan Aziz. Yes, I'm going. Right, so two Buatsis. I'm going for Dan Aziz with you, Rick. Yes, I see an upset there. I really do. Ben Shalom is out of his depths. Yes, Matty, he hasn't got a fucking jar of glue what he's doing, has he, mate? He hasn't got a fucking clue. He doesn't want to work with other promoters. He doesn't want his fighters fighting other fighters from different promotional companies. What's that? Do you know what I mean? That's some fucked up shit, that is. How do you not have your fighters fighting other fighters from different promotional companies? He pulled the plug on the Fraser Clark and Fabio Wardley, didn't he? Because isn't Fabio with? Am I right here? Isn't Fraser with Boxer and Fabio's with Eddie Hearn? I think I'm not too sure. Dan Aziz bench. Oh yeah, I've read that. With Boxer Shalom completely bombing with shit products, don't even surprise me if Sky promotionally duck out of boxing in the near future. The top rank shows are actually safe. I tell you, man, what a fucking great comment. I said that ages ago, Londoner. I said if it wasn't for fucking top rank, Sky Sports would be fucking down the road. I said that ages ago, yes. Totally agree. What a fucking comment that is. Londoner in the sticks. Absolutely spot on, man. If it wasn't for top rank, Sky Sports would be done. They'd be done because the boxing is atrocious. I love boxing, but I cannot bring myself to watch Sky Sports boxing. It bores the shit out of me. 90% of the fighters I've never heard of them before. And I don't mean to be disrespectful to any fighter. I just can't watch it. You've just nailed it, bombing us with bullshit fights. Well, I've heard. I was watching Porky the other day, and Porky said apparently he's up for renewal in. Is it the next year or might be? He's got something like 18 months left on his contract, but apparently next year Sky are going to look into his contract quarterly through the year. So, like maybe April, they're going to make a decision whether they're going to renew his contract or fuck him off. And please, Sky, get rid of him. Please get rid of him. He's atrocious. What's the best fight he's put on? Yes, he put Cal Brook Khan on, but let's be serious. I did enjoy the fight, but let's be serious. That was way over the fucking finishing line years ago. That fight should have happened 6, 7 years ago. And then who's his other ones? Carissa Shields and Savannah Marshall. That's the best fight he's ever put on. Don't get me wrong, this Dan Aziz versus Buatsi is a fucking great fight. But for how long he's been in charge, he doesn't know what he's doing. He really doesn't. Some might think he might have been involved in Adam Smith's fall down. Yes, that's a good point. That was cruel what Sky did to Adam Smith. Just because the guy's got a gambling fucking problem, yet you promote Sky fucking betting. It don't make sense. No man deserves to lose his job just because whether he's a drinker, a fucking drug addict, or whatever, a gambler, whatever. As long as that shit's not interfering with work, what's in his private life is in his private life. You shouldn't sack the man just because he's fucking got a gambling problem. But it's nothing to what affects. As long as that guy's producing fucking the numbers, which Adam Smith was, he'd been at Sky Sports Boxing for nearly 30 years. So for you to just throw him down the fucking road after 30 years because he's got a fucking gambling problem, that was fucking bang out of order, that. Bang out of order. Adam Smith needs to come back to Sky. Absolutely, Matty, totally agree with you, brother. How do they see Chamberlain versus Law fight? I don't know. I've been watching a little bit of the build-up for that. How do you see it? I don't know. I don't know. I'd probably say Chamberlain. Me, if I'm honest, I don't know too much about him, but I have been watching a bit of the build-up. To be honest, Lucan, can we talk about Fabio and Dave? Yeah, talk about what you want. Fights, good news, good fight, good fighting boxing fan. Oh, he's talking to box fan. Smith 1 and 2. Yeah, both Brook and Khan are like 60 years old. 60 years old, was, yeah. It was Savannah Marshall Shields was a good night. Yes, it was, Matty. That was a good fight. I know you go to a lot of them fights, Matty, because you're down that way. Probably conflicts with match fixing. Well, it could be. Yeah, it could be. Sky made a mistake giving Boxer. Yes, they did. They did. He's shit. He's shit. I'm sorry, but he's shit. So, what do you want to talk about? I haven't got no pictures and that. So, go on then. There is two more subjects I want to get through because I don't want to be on dead long. But Fabio Wardley and what's it? David? Is it Adelaide? Adelaide, something like that. That's on the undercard, isn't it? Next weekend. I will watch it because I've got my dodgy stick, so I shall watch it. If I'm honest, I quite like Fabio Wardley. I've got a bit of a soft spot for the dude because he's come from nothing. What did he have? Three, was it 4 white collar fights? No amateur fights. And he's done well, man. I think he will get found out soon, but the guy's done well for a guy who's had no amateur boxing background and only 3 or 4 fucking white collar fights. What I like about him as well, when the guy gets it, he sort of like fucking turns him up about 3 gears. He goes from being sort of like Mr. Boxer to Mr. Crazy as soon as he gets it. Especially when Nathan Gorman cut him, he went fucking berserk after he got cut. Women's boxing is shit. Fucking hell. Shalom is too busy pushing them. Leslie Skerries and Lauren Price. Sky made him. Oh, I've read that. Yeah. Where's Akole brought to Boxer? Yes, he does. A matchroom for big money and in the face of Sky Boxing after stinking the place out in these 2 fights and losing. I bet he's on CBS. He disappeared off the planet. Yes. Great point. Great point. Mason Hearing. Who's ready for Volkvis? I don't know who that is. Is that UFC, brother? I don't know who that is. How come Ben Shalom is allowing Joe Parker and Martin Bacoli to fight on BT shows? I don't know. Is that what he's doing? Because Josie Parker and Martin Bacoli are boxer fights, aren't they? But he wouldn't let Fabio Wardley fight Fraser Clark, would he? I don't know. That's a very good question. Fabio is good, a good foot boxer. I like him. Yeah, I like him, Matty. I like him, man. Guy's got art as well. Excuse me. Guy's got art. Eddie Hearn promised AJ Wilder and didn't deliver. Yes, absolutely, Mason. He didn't, mate. Akoli is in Dubai with a whole lot of Arabs. Akoli's downfall was baffling considering his last couple of opponents were poor, to be honest. Tyrone Sloop, bro. Didn't know you were still here. Are you at work, Ty? Hovel. Huggle gave Timmy and KSI tips on how to. Yeah, I was thinking the same. Yeah, it's crazy that. Because apparently that's what I'm led to believe. Ben Shalom doesn't like he doesn't like working with other promoters and he doesn't like his fighters fighting against other fighters from different promotional teams. Well, if that's the case, he's got to go because that's some in-house shit. I mean, anyway, we all know that Sky Sports Boxing is dire. It's fucking pants, man. Right, let me talk about this tomorrow then. I might go live for this. I've got my son this weekend, but if he's not coming tomorrow night, I know I've definitely got him Sunday in the next 2 weeks because I'm off for 2 weeks. But if he doesn't come tomorrow, I might go live for this. Is anyone interested in that fight? I think it's a great fight, but I think Jack will beat him easy. Yeah, on a wage robot. Yeah, Ben Shalom don't care about fighters. Hopefully they fuck him off. Yeah, I do. I think that's a great fight. Not a great fight. I think it's a good. I think Linares is done though. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. I like Jorge Linares. He's been in some great fights. I've seen a lot of his fights, man. I've watched Linares a lot of times. He's fought over here many times, but he's too old. He's too old. Been in too many wars. Yes, he's got experience, but I don't think he's got the problems to. I think Jack will whip his ass if I'm honest. I can see Jack either. I don't know. I can see. I don't know. I can't see there being a problem with Jack. Jack Catterall's a very good fighter, man. Don't get me wrong, Linares is a cracking fighter, but he's just been in too many wars. Yeah, Lord's on the way. Catterall should win late stoppage, Lord decision. Yes, I can go with that. I can. You know what? If you look at Jack Catterall's record, right, he's not got many fucking knockouts. Or has he got like half? But if you watch a lot of Jack Catterall's fights, he puts his opponent down, you know. He put that last dude down, he put Josh Taylor down, but he doesn't seem to stop a lot of his. I think he's like probably like 60% more he doesn't stop him, and he might have a 40% knockout ratio, if that makes sense. But he's got the power to fucking put his opponents down. Jack Catterall fight is not competitive, guys. Losing the last three. He's too old now. Yeah, good point, Matty. That's what I'm saying. He's been in 2 wars. Maybe if it was 5 years ago, 4 years ago, even, round about the time when he beat Crawler, that was a lot different, lot different fucking Linares. But look at the fights what Linares has been in since then. Since he beat Catterall, he's been in with Lomachenko. He went in with fucking Devin Haney. He's been in with oh god, who was that guy we just lost to not so long ago? He's been in some fucking wars. Linares has. Catterall has half and half record KO. So yeah, that's what I mean. That's what I mean, bro. Yeah. I think I might go live for that fight though, if you want me to, or if anyone's interested. But I want to see. This is what pissed me off a little bit because Eddie Hearn signed Regis Prograis, and he also had Jack Catterall, and them two were going back and two on Twitter. Why was that fight not made? Why was that fight not made? When I follow both of them on Twitter. Hey up, Mike, salute to you, bro. He's put, what's up, lads? Yeah, I'm good, Mike, thank you. Hope you're well out there, brother. But I don't understand this, and I did 2 videos on it over a period of a few months. Why was that fight not made? Why was Regis Prograis and Jack Catterall not made? Especially after when Jack was wanting to fight him, because he said, I give up with Josh Taylor now. I'm not arsed. I just want the big fights. Regis was getting ducked off. Oh, God, what's his name? The guy who Josh Taylor beat for the WBC belt in America. Can't think of his name. The guy who... Oh, he always wears red shorts. Can't think of his name. He said he would fight him and then he ducked him because I've seen the video what Regis did on Instagram. But why was that fight not made? I just feel like Jack's another one now, being very inactive, and he's sort of like letting the best years pass away. What's he had since Josh Taylor? What, in 2 years nearly? 1 fight? He's not good enough. Not for a guy of his caliber. And you're fighting Linares. Now, why is he not fighting for a world title? Yes, okay. Maybe get Linares out of the way, but Jack, come on, man. You're not getting any younger. You need to step to it a little bit because you're losing the best years of his prime, I think, Jack Catterall is. He's been very, very inactive over the last couple of years. I think he might have picked up an injury or something, but maybe losing to Josh Taylor might have done his head in a bit when he clearly won the fight. I don't know. I'm not hyped for Catterall Linares. Linares is well past it, and Catterall bores me to tears. Fair play, Londoner. Buatsi versus Aziz was the only fight I wanted to watch this weekend. Yeah, it's a good fight. Fucking devastated about that, Rickster. Absolutely devastated. Eddie Hearn is a bad matchmaker, and I can say scrap the promoters, be self-promoters. Yes, Linares has been knocked out by all the top fighters, being well past it in his best. Yes, he is, Matty. I totally agree with you. He is past it. Jack Catterall should stop him tomorrow night. He should do. If he doesn't do, I wouldn't say we can ask questions, but really, he should do. I can't see Linares doing that. He might have a couple of good rounds, but I think Jack Catterall's style it'd be too much for him. Right, last subject then. Talking of Regis Prograis and Devin Haney. Did any of you watch the build-up to it? Did any of you watch... sorry, not the build-up. Did any of you watch the live weigh-in, not weigh-in, like the face-off and all that shit? Did any of you see it? I watched it on YouTube the other night, and I'm fucking... The comments, man. Everyone seems to think that Devin Haney's going to beat him. A lot of people. And to be fair, I didn't realise how fucking big Devin Haney is till he stood next to him. I mean, you can't really tell in that picture, but when they did the face-off, I don't just mean in height, I mean how much Devin Haney's filled out over these last year or two. how much he's matured. You know what I mean? I couldn't believe how big Devin Haney is, and that sort of did worry me a little bit because I was thinking going into this, I was thinking Regis will knock him out, and I just thought when I saw him side by side, and for fuck me, didn't realise how fucking big Devin Haney is, or is Regis just small? I don't know. Let me read the comments. Yeah, I've read Matty's. No, didn't see the press conference or anything of it. The press conference was funny. Yes, it was. It was good. I hope Regis knocks Devon out. I think I'm right. You've heard it. I've told Stormy if he's still listening, and I will come on here and eat my crow. But I think Devon Haney will get knocked out. I do. But then, if I'm honest, when I saw them stood side by side, I was like, oh, fucking hell. I'm not too fucking sure, you know. Look at the size of him. He's fucking massive compared to Regis Prograis. I hope it was one of the craziest press conferences I've ever seen this year. Fucking hell, Bill and Buffalo Bill and Regis's coach trainer were going head to head, weren't they? Devin Haney looked like a welterweight, bro. Yeah, he's a big dude, man. Prograis strength and conditioning coach was funny. Oh, is that who he is? Right. Haney isn't that good against Southpaws. Haney gets knocked out. It would be funny as fuck. Tell you, do you know what though, right? You might not agree with me. I'll read your comment in a minute, Mike. You might not agree with me on this one, but a lot of people, I think, I've seen a lot of channels do this, jump ship on Regis Prograis because he struggled with that Puerto Rican guy. He begins with an L. I can't think of his name. But if you watch the fight and a few of the guy's fights, I studied him. I watched a few of his fights. He's got one awkward fucking arse stance. I've never seen a stance like it. It's like his head's that far back and his dangly arse arms are that far forward. It's one of them like stances. It's really hard to get into him. I think the only way you'd get into him, would be uppercutting him because he's that fucking arms are that long, and he sort of like throws punches and he keeps his head back. If go and watch the fight, man, you might know what I'm talking about. And before the Regis fight, I watched his last fight. I didn't watch it live. I went back and watched his fight, and I thought, fuck me, he's can make anyone struggle because he's like a fucking daddy long legs. He's that fucking tall and lanky. Mike's put Devon is going to win. Regis don't know how to fight against someone who hugs a lot and bicycles around him. Yeah, I think I've heard you say that before, Mike. Haney on victory. Conte with needles. Lomachenko had him, but the judges were American. Yeah, yeah, I can see your point. I think Devon just nicked it. If I'm honest, Matty, I think he just nicked. I don't know. I'd have to go back and watch. I did watch it. I've watched it twice, and I did come to the conclusion that I think Devon won it. I think he was the busier fighter, but that's just my opinion. Like I say, it don't mean I'm right. Haney loves snack strong supplements. Um, the excuses would be that Wilder slash Spence leaves if Haney lost. What do you mean by that, bro? I don't understand that. Regis should try to knock Haney out. For the judges might screw him. Yes, I was reading people in the comments saying that. Regis needs to knock him out. Crawford is the governor. Yes. Haney fans are as bad as Fury fans. Melt down with the massive when Haney loses. Well, yeah, I can see that. I don't know, man. I just think people are sleeping on Regis Prograis. That's just my opinion. Like I say, Regis might get fucking knocked the fuck out. You don't know. You really don't know. And let's face it, Devon's a lot younger. A lot younger. Is he more hungry? I tell you one thing I can say about Regis Prograis, though. If any of you follow Regis Prograis on Instagram, That lad is a fucking gym rat. That guy is a fucking gym rat. He's never not out of the gym, apart from obviously when he's doing things with his kids and his wife. But Regis Prograis is a gym rat. That guy is always in the gym or doing some kind of training, whether he's hitting car tyres. He has car tyres, doesn't he, stacked up on each other as punch bags. He has car tyres, like on chain, not on chains, but he has them. I don't know how they stick them together. He has them stacked up, and then he puts like a chain frame around them and hooks it on a joist, and he's always punching them with Dusty's fucking wraps. Sometimes with gloves, sometimes with wraps. But Regis Prograis is a gym rat, and I think people are sleeping on him. Haney's 10 years younger than Regis. Yeah, well, there you go. Regis is a great boxer. Yes, he is, Matty. Yes, he is. If Regis hits Haney, who can... I can't see that little bit. Who can something get hit? I'll have to wait till that it goes up, because that stupid love art in the corner, what YouTuber put. I think Haney will go to sleep. That's what Regis was saying. Regis was saying you ain't felt this 140 power. And Regis has got mega quick hands, man. I think that's where the problem might be for Devin Haney. It might be the speed and the power. But then again, I can see Regis struggling with Devin Haney's fucking jab and his foot movement. I think Regis needs a KO. Yes, I think he does. That's what they were saying in the comments, that he can't afford to leave it to the judges. I can read it now because it's moved up. If Regis hits Haney, who can and does get hit, I think Haney will go to sleep. I got Regis winning, but I think he'll have to get the KO win. If it goes to points, I can see Haney getting the W. Yes, that's a good point. But I'm going with Regis, me. I have to, because I know it's biased. It's very biased. I like Regis Prograis. Like I always say, he's one of my top 5 fighters. I like the kid. I watch it. I don't post shit on Instagram. I don't really go on Instagram. But I know Regis does a lot of live videos on there, and I like watching him. I think he's a cool dude, man. I think he's a cool dude. You know, he's not. I know he does. Fucking hell, sorry, I'm spitting everywhere. I know he does a lot of shit talking, because a lot of people were saying, "Oh, it's funny now you were shit talking on Twitter, but now you're quiet as a church mouse on Sunday." And Regis just, I loved his answer when Devon, where Delaney was speaking to him. He said, and then the commentator said, "What have you got to say, Regis, for the last thing?" He said, "I'll just leave all this talking to the clowns, and I'll do my talking when I get in the ring." And I thought, go on, Regis. I know it sounds a bit corny, that, but Haney's footwork are unreal, unreally fast movement, like ballerina. Yeah, that's what I mean. Haney could be that could be the problem with Regis. It's the footwork. And Devin Haney, I think Devin Haney's got a cracking job. I think he's got a brilliant job. One of the best in the business, if I'm honest. I think he's got one of the best jabs in the business. But well, Regis, he's 10 years younger, like Rickster said. 10 years older. But Regis, he's quite an intelligent fighter as well, Regis. But he can be very lazy, go to sleep during fights. Will the hand speed and the power be a problem? Because let's face it, Regis Prograis, that kid can fucking bang, man. Look at his fucking record. He's virtually knocked out everyone he's fought. But he can get hit himself. Do you think Haney can have the power? I can't see that last bit, Ricky, because, I'll tell you what, go on my comments on the fucking... go on my comments on here. I can see. Do you think Haney can have any power at 140, big bro? Yes, I shouldn't see why not. I know you get stick for not having power, but I honestly think, Ricky, like I say, I never realised how fucking big Devin Haney is. I know that picture doesn't do it justice. It really doesn't. I never realised. I know Regis isn't a massive dude. I know that, but I never realised how much Devon Haney has grown up and matured. And when I saw him stood face to face, I thought, fuck me, look at the size of him. Not just like in tallness, how much he's filled out. So yeah, I can't see why you can't. Obviously, you're going to get stronger, and surely power comes as you power. I know some people are naturally gifted with power, but surely power can come with mature as you mature as well. As you get bigger, you get stronger, don't you? Not necessarily meaning that he's going to have the power, but surely he would have the power to carry it 140. Because let's think about it. It's only £5, isn't it? £5 not a lot. £5 not a lot. Oh, it's not even half a stone. So yeah, I shouldn't see why not. And like I say, he's getting bigger as well. Maybe it's that baggy shirt. I don't know, boxing fan. He does. I don't know, bro. I just looked at him and I thought, fuck me, he's fucking big. He's really big. I don't know what's happening with my tablet, but my tablet's playing up. I think that's round about it. I think I've been on an hour and a half. What time is it? 11:05. Fuck me. I don't think there's anything else I can talk about. What's happening with me? Just one sec. My fucking tablet's all over the show. I'm watching it back on. Well, I don't know. It's just buffering. But I like reading the comments off there, so I'll have to read them off here. Maybe it's that baggy shirt. Yeah, I've read that. Excuse me. So, just before we get up out of here, who do you think? Well, I've already asked you actually. I think a lot of people. I never read Londoners and Stick comment actually. Sorry. If Regis, I did read that. What do you think about the PBC leaving Showtime? Um, Good and bad. It's sad to see Showtime go because they like HBO, aren't they? They've been around for fucking years. But do the PBC see? There's sometimes PBC piss me off, Rick, because I just feel that sometimes they don't want their fighters to fight other promotional fighters. It seems to be a bit of an in-house thing. But I think it'll be. I think it'll be. Where will he go? Will he? I've heard they're going with Amazon, aren't they? Is it Amazon Prime or something? I think it's a bit sad. I'll be sad to see Showtime go because they've been around for years, haven't they? Maybe it'll do them both good. Maybe it'll do. I mean, I don't know what Showtime are going to do. Are they going to foot boxing off altogether? That's what I've heard. Will it be good for the PBC? Maybe to start something new. What do you think, Rick? To be honest, if I'm on or not, I haven't really looked into it that much. But I need to. I do think it's a bit of a shame though. Showtime have been around. Some of the best boxing was on like HBO and that, wasn't it as well? It was sad to see HBO go. I watched a lot of good fights on HBO. Amazon, DAZN, or HBO Max is the rumour right now. Yeah, that's what I've heard. Yeah, right. I'm up out of here because it's getting really late. It's 8 minutes past 11. Ricky, absolute pleasure, my brother. Thanks for coming through, Slick Rick. Thanks very much. Boxing fan, a pleasure, brother. Thanks for coming through. Matty, always a pleasure. Thanks, Matty. IXQ Exit, salute to you, bro. Bo, I can't say this guy's name. Before, whatever. You know who I mean. Salute to you. Mike, salute to you, brother. Stormy B Man, salute Tyrone, salute to you, my good friend. Mason Herring, salute to you. What's his name? Bahomet. I'm fucking dumb as fuck, me, man. I execute exit. Salute to you. Thanks for coming through. London and the Sticks. Thanks, brother. Alex, a pleasure, bro. Alex Cooper, Dogs of War. Salute to you. And that's as far as it'll let me go up. So if I missed anyone, I'm sorry. Night, big bro. Night to you, my man. I execute. Night, brother. Thanks for the stream. Oh, salute. Thanks to you for coming through. Much appreciated. I hope you enjoy the fight this weekend, or fights if there is any. I'll watch the Linares one. I hope you have a great weekend, and I'll catch you next Friday, same time, same place. Hope you have a great week. Stay safe. Peace out.